Hey everyone, this is a video, a quick one. Sorry it's not in HD, but this needs to be said, and this is just fucking ridiculous. Sony announces the PlayStation Network Pass. Bravo, Sony. Thank you for just shoving yet another piece of shit up our ass. Let me just explain something, guys. None of this ever helps the gamer at all. It does not help the consumer in any way, shape, or form. This also applies to the EA, online pass, the THQ, and Warner Brothers does this as well. Ubisoft is supposedly doing it as well. But Sony, thank you. You know what? Thank you. You know, you really, as a company, has turned video games from something that used to be for hobbyists for you to just fuck people over. You know, this is it. I really don't give a shit anymore. I don't. You know, there's a way that you take care of your consumer. There's a way you take care of your customer. This is not one of those ways. You're basically fucking the people over who cannot afford to pay $60 a pop. Video games are overpriced. They have been overpriced since the beginning of this generation. Video games should be $40 a piece. End of story. I don't give a shit who the fuck out there says, oh, video games need to be $60. Bullshit. If it costs more money to make a movie, but yet I can buy a Blu-ray movie for $25, why the fuck do I have to pay $60 for a game that costs less to make? And if you guys come up with a dumbass excuse that you get more enjoyment out of a fucking game, go fuck yourself. That is a bullshit answer. There is no excuse. Video games should be $40 a pop, if not less. But no, we as a gaming industry, we need to fuck our customers over. We need to charge $60 a piece because it's just so much money to make a game. Yeah, it costs $100 million to make a game, but it costs $200 million to make a movie. But yet, it costs less to watch the movie and to own the movie on Blu-ray. Yes, it really absolutely makes sense. It really does. So, what do? To the people who cannot afford to pay $60 a piece or do not wish to pay $60 a pop for every game, we're going to charge them $10 for trying to be a smart consumer. Fuck you, Sony, okay? Fuck you. At this point, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Selling the PS3, I don't give a fucking shit anymore. I really don't. You know, this is the thing. The video game industry is killing itself, and this is a prime fucking example how they're doing it. You're pissing your consumer base off. Where's the incentive to buy a game new? Other than playing by your fucking rules. Oh, that just reduced the price. I can't trade in this game. It's worth less now because of you, Sony. You know, I really don't give a shit anymore. I really don't. PC gaming is now my prime, gaming method because I just don't give a shit. Microsoft dicks everybody over $60 a month. I mean, not a month, $60 a year to play online. This is just as bad, if not worse. Because it's still, at least with Microsoft, you could still buy a game used. Not EA, not those select few, but you could still buy a Gears of War used and still be able to play it without paying $10 extra on top of paying a subscription. And then I love the excuse Sony gives us, right? This is a funny thing, right? Now this is what they say. It is an important initiative as it allows us, you have to put air quotes on that shit, to accelerate our commitment to enhancing premium online services across first-party game portfolio. What the fuck does that mean? Nothing. It means absolutely nothing to us. It is a bullshit PR statement. Basically what it's saying is just to completely give some random excuse that doesn't actually mean jack shit, because they're not explaining anything. They're not saying any benefits other than their wallets are going to increase in size from the people who do not buy games new. That's basically what I take out of that. Because, Sony, you haven't done shit. You haven't done anything to improve my gaming experience. Why the fuck does it take 5 hours to download a demo. But it takes me 15 minutes to download Portal 2 on my PC. Yeah, you've really done a great job improving that, Sony. The fact that when your PlayStation Network's down, I can't activate new games. I can't copy games to my PSP. All this bullshit. There's no incentive, guys. Fuck Sony. Don't buy anything new. Buy everything used. Don't play it online. That's the best thing you could do. If not, actually the best thing is, fuck Sony altogether. Don't support their bullshit. Say, fuck you, Sony, I'm not buying any of your shit anymore. I did it. I feel happier. Because I know to this point, Sony has dug themselves a grave. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done. Yellow Light Death was bad enough. The fact that PlayStation Network went out, they gave us semi-decent games that have been out for years. Now this. Sony, you don't deserve any business from me anymore. You have lost all respect from me. Half my fucking PS3 collection is used. Now, for those who are going to say, oh, you're too fucking cheap to buy it new. I'm not paying $60 a piece. I'm not. That is retarded. It is not right to charge $60 a game. It's not worth $60 a game. I finished like Uncharted, right? Thank God I didn't pay jack shit for that game. I got it for free from Sony. Yeah, right? That was not worth a $60 price tag at all. For one, it was short. The gameplay was very shallow. The enemies were very redundant. The weapons were redundant. There was really absolutely nothing new about that game. And it was just mostly focused on storytelling and art design. Yeah, that's really a video game. I'll watch a fucking movie at that point. There's no point playing it if I have to watch half the fucking game. That is the same thing with Metal Gear Solid 4. Same shit. It's not worth $60. It was worth $20 at best. Because I only got like a $5 gameplay out of it. I'm saying, guys, this is not, just a pointless rant. This is honest to God truth. Like, why? There's no incentive to be a good customer. There's no incentive to be a legit customer. Same deal with PC gaming. Why the fuck do I need to be bombarded with activation codes? I'm limited to how many activations. If I have to reinstall my computer or my computer dies, I had to been given the excuse of, well, you should have deactivated the game prior to your computer miraculously dying. But yet, I could go on Demonoid, download the game in about an hour, not have to deal with activation. I get the same exact shit that somebody paid $50 for, but no hassle. I don't have to go to a store. I don't have to sit through their download servers. I don't have to worry about their activation servers going down. There's no incentive at all. And this is the whole thing. Video gaming as a whole is being destroyed by the companies who built them. Activision doesn't give a shit about anybody when their original philosophy was, we want to take care of the developers. We want them to be recognized for their creations because Atari didn't give a flying fuck about them. But now Atari doesn't give a shit about their developers because they wouldn't have fucked over the two people from Infinity Ward. Especially the fact that they were supposed to get their royalties around the same time that they got fired. Exactly, Activision. You don't give a shit. EA doesn't give a shit because for Madden, they could have released a single game and had a roster update patch applied to PSN and Xbox Live and charged you $20 to $30 for that roster update. Nope, we need to charge you $60 every fucking year for the same game with minor tweaks. Just a roster update, new stadiums, new colors, and all this stupid shit, and new advertisements. You see, gaming has become a commercial fuck-up. The companies don't give a shit about us. They lie through their fucking teeth when they get hacked. They don't care about your personal information other than the fact that they want to sell it and use it for marketing. This is video games, guys. This is video games as a whole nowadays. The only company that actually gives a shit nowadays is Nintendo. And that's not trying to say that I'm a Nintendo fanboy at all. I mean, I thought the Wii was just child's play. I thought it was shit for us hardcore gamers, you know, but Nintendo's the only one who cares. They're the only one left. Microsoft doesn't care. Sony doesn't care. All the companies who release PC games don't give a shit. Why should we? This ends my rant, guys. You guys let me know what you guys think. I mean, honestly, I have no more faith in video games. I really don't. I see within the next 5 years, the entire market is gone. This multi-billion dollar industry is going to plummet because of their own fucking doing. Take care.